So we will move on in terms of why is privacy becoming uh, so important is because of your legal obligations, right? So your legal obligations is what making everyone sort of take this responsibility seriously. To be honest, without it becoming a legal obligation, data privacy would have not taken the center stage like what it has happened now. It has more to do also with the level of fine, right? Because GDPR set the standard in terms of penalties, gonna be 20 million euros or 4% of your annual turnover. So that is the pinnacle of uh, the highest penalty that used to exist at that point of time, or I would say it's a turning point in the history of data privacy penalties, because every other law that has come after that, they either try to match it or they may try to go one level up, right? For example, in Indian law, you have 250 crores penalty, and in Saudi, I know there is a imprisonment for 2 years, right? If there is a voluntary intentional action is there to sort of leak a sensitive personal data, right? So the legal obligations are the one which sort of made things very interesting for the organizations to take it seriously. And notification obligation, so there always used to be a situation where organizations try to hide in terms of what is happening in terms of their negligence, or if there is a human error, or if there was a breach. They usually try to put it on the carpet. They don't try to reveal this. But now the notification requirements have become more rigorous. It's not just to the regulators, but also it is required for the consumers as well. So that onus had made this again a very important topic for them to invest time, energy, and effort. Your data handling requirements is also making it very important compliance, right? So that starts in terms of the volume of data the organizations are dealing with, right? In terms of the data is moving out of the territories, right? The data is going for cloud processing. The data is being shared across borders for data processing requirement using a processor or a sub-processor, right? So it is triggering global requirements. For example, if you are a global entity, you might your processing might trigger so many data privacy laws part of your processing, right? So that's another important reasons. And individual rights, that's the main reason of why data privacy laws have been enacted around the world. The number of rights could differ, but the common denominator is that there are data subject rights in all the data privacy laws that we know. There are 200 plus data privacy law, but at least data subject rights is definitely a common element across all the laws, right? And finally, we spoke about the consequence of non-compliance, and it also has your global impact, right? So your brand reputation, your threat, the landscape that we are operating in, right? Cross-border data transfers, and the consequence of any security measures going wrong. All these things have made its data privacy as an important mandate.